And still on security matters, the police have commenced operations to rescue the kidnapped chairman of the People's Democratic Party in the state, Tony Aziegbemi. Gunmen had on Friday abducted Mr. Aziegbemi shortly after a meeting with the governor, Godwin Obaseki, at the government house in Benin City. After confirming the incident in a statement, the Edo State Government says it is working closely with security operatives to ensure the victims regains freedom. Police spokesperson in the state, Chidi Nwabuzor, solicited the cooperation of the law-abiding citizens of Edo State for relevant information to the police that will lead to the arrest of the perpetrators and the rescue of the victim unhurt. And talking politics now. The 2024 governorship aspiration of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has received the backing of notable politicians in the Irele local government area of Ondo State, who donated campaign vehicles for the realization of the dream. The Irele chapter of Lucky Aiyedatiwa campaign organization was also launched to take the message to the grassroots. Aziegbemi reports.
Irele local government area of Ondo State came alive for the launch of the Lucky Aiyedatiwa campaign organization in the council area. The hall was filled to capacity as members of the All Progressives Congress APC from various wards in the area came to witness the event. Top politicians in the area, including the State Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Emmanuel Igbason, a former member of the House of Representatives, Albert Akintoye, among others, came to give support to Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa's aspiration. The Director General of the group, Saka Yusuf Ogunleye, who inaugurated the council chapter, said Governor Aiyedatiwa has demonstrated clearly that he is the best man for the job.
The legacy of Mr. Governor, our late governor, and we believe he continued to. We believe he has done so well. We are aware of the fact that immediately in his assumed office, he has directed all the contractors to go back to site. He has been meeting the yearning of our people.
The State Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning described Governor Aiyedatiwa as a legacy left behind by former Governor Rotimi Akeredolu.
Now is the turn of Arakuri Keji, Lucky Orimisan Aiyedatiwa to carry on with the legacy projects of the late Akeredolu, and he's doing it very well. For example, you will see that he's pragmatic in his leadership. The controversial January salary of workers for January 2017, he has cleared it.
Aiyedatiwa is from Ondo South. Yeah, and we are together here. And he's an experienced man. He's a man who has immense sympathy for the masses.
The event ended with the presentation of vehicles and motorcycles for grassroots mobilization for Governor Aiyedatiwa. Aziegbemi, TVC News, Irele.
And still in Ondo State, ahead of the People's Democratic Party PDP governorship primary election in Ondo State, the acting chairman of the party in the state, Tola Alabere, has promised a level playing field for all aspirants. He made the promise when a governorship aspirant, Adiolu Akinwumi, came to the party's secretariat in Akure to pick expression of interest form. Aziegbemi again reports.
The People's Democratic Party, PDP in Ondo State, is warming up to slug it out with the ruling All Progressives Congress APC in the November governorship election in the state. About 10 PDP aspirants have shown interest in the governorship race. A crowd of supporters welcomed one of the aspirants, Adiolu Akinwumi, who had picked the nomination form in Abuja. He moved straight to the party secretariat in Akure, where he also picked the expression of interest form. The acting state chairman of the party, Tola Alabere, promised that the party would provide a level playing field for all the aspirants. He stressed the need for members of the party to work as a team to dislodge the ruling APC from power in the state.
Somebody with courage and somebody with guts to stick out his neck to want to contest this governorship election, especially now that APC has taken over everywhere. But I know that with God on our side, we are going to win.
The aspirant on his part said he's in the race to win.
This officially kickstarts the race for me. This actually pronounces me as a bona fide aspirant of the party. And you know that the process to nominating the party candidate is actually a series of activities. So this is actually the first and fundamental step. And I have just fulfilled this step now. And now we'll now begin to take other steps, which of course include screening exercise of the party as we prepare for the party primary election.
With the PDP governorship primary election fixed for the 25th of April, it is hoped that the party will walk the talk by being neutral to all aspirants. IDG Muradeyo, TVC News, Akure.
And Chief of Staff to the President, Bola Tinubu Femi Gbajabiamila, has advised Nigerians to protect electricity infrastructure within their communities. He gave the advice at the commissioning of a 20 MVA injection substation at Randall Mechanic Village, Surulere in Lagos. Mr. Gbajabiamila was represented by the senator representing Lagos Central Senatorial District. Wasiu Eshinloku said access to reliable electricity is a fundamental right that drives productivity, fosters innovation and improves the quality of life for all citizens. Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, was represented by his Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Abiodun Ogunleye, expressed hope that the project will enhance capacity to service customers within their franchise area.
Tinubu's commitment to ensure improved electricity supply nationwide. The Tinubu administration is a constant interface with the stakeholders in the power sector towards addressing the multifaceted challenges impeding the stable supply of electricity.
Let us not do anything that will make the discourse to start thinking twice when we call on them for partnership to resolve any situation. What are those things that we can do that will make them not to respond to us? The first one is when we don't pay our bills. The second one is when we beat up their staffs.
We take our job seriously. That is why we build this infrastructure here. What the people of Surulere needs to do for us is to make sure that it is protected. Because if there's any damage to this, we'll have no use for it. So see this as your own and work with us to give power supply. With what we've done, we are now going to give Surulere a lot more power in your system.
And Plateau State Government is partnering with traditional institutions in the state to reach out to people at the grassroots. A correspondent in Plateau State reports.
The Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs in Plateau State has continued its effort to reach everyone, especially the disadvantaged, and ensure they directly feel the impact of government. The commissioner that will coordinate the process says it will benefit residents in all the 17 council areas of the state.
God helping us, we have been intervening and we intend to profile solution. We have a lot of court cases, a lot within the chieftaincy, and we are coming up with a solution how we can be able to maybe talk to the communities, talk to whosoever that is concerned, so that we will have a common front and resolve this thing.
The state government have also settled all outstanding debts owed teachers. This is part of the program to improve the education sector in the state.
We interview any teacher today within the Plateau State. They are happy because some of them, for the past, some of them are owing 4 months, some 6 months. You know, we inherited about 1.4 billion naira of our backlog of teacher salaries that were left from the past administration, and interestingly, we have cleared it all.
The inclusion of traditional rulers in the scheme of things will make it easier for government to reach out. It will also be easier and quicker for the people to feel the impact of the government. Funom Joshua, TVC News, Jos.
You're watching TVC News. We'll take a moment and return with more.